Привет, народ. Продолжаю я играть в Metal Gear. Вчера на стриме рубились 2 часа. Сейчас времени на стрим особо нету. Часик так поиграем. На ютубчик. Ну, где мы остановились. Иди на новое место, вертолет тебя ждет. Здесь у нас что? Как мы можем обойти? Вот этот мост. Так, только везде скалы. Вот здесь вот мы никак не обойдем. Тут граница зоны действия. То есть нам по-любому надо вперед идти. С этими ребятами разбираться. Что они какие-то дерзкие, не? Упс. Что за... Братан, у меня у тебя все Ого. Куда ты это достал? Я понял. Поехали. Черт, они что, гонятся за мной? Ё-моё. Не слишком ли вы крутые, ребят? Это очень охеренно. Блин, я такого не видел. Офигенная сцена. Сейчас, секундочку, проверим, там записывается ли все. Да. Ладно. Только тебя мне не хватало, чувак. Звери эти исчезли, говорит.
Survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
Офигенные ребятки. Не буду рассказывать. Спасибо. Че, мне еще не пора ехать? Не особо понимаю, что от меня хотели, если честно. Лошадь на шарике за мной. Нормально. Лошадь увезли из зоны задания. Норм. Ачивка фантомная конечность. Ранг Б. Что, я лох такой? А, ну да, я ж там тревогу поднял. Окей. Чё? Титры, все, конец. И что? Что за прикол? Ну, Konami, да. Или это каждую миссию будут титры?
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Белый экранчик. Что таки такое вообще?
Treat us like a damn fiddle!
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night. I can feel
Здесь
my
типа
back,
перед каждой миссией
my arm,
показывают
even my
их
feet.
имена, а в конце титры, что ли?
The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations. Even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power.
Сейчас скайпец выключу только. Вот насколько надо быть тупым? Я Маркслопу сказал, что я иду записывать, а он мне в скайпе пишет. Эх.
After you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Эпизод 2. Demon Dogs. Сейчас не перевели. Фантомные конечности перевели. А у него еще нога, это я не заметил.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Вот так вот. Мы сражаемся за будущее. Знаете, как управлять базой? Блин, круто.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. You came. This base belongs to UNA. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people. And we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
Система эвакуации. Как мы лошадь увозим.
Any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
It's an honor, boss.
Честь такое дает лысый. Типа, лови подачу. Братан.
First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
Ну а я что делаю? А, я не попал. У меня рука кривая,
Like a
наверное.
light. Now approach him and extract him. Good. Extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid.
Select staff management from the mother base menu.
So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading. What's wrong? Go back to the mother base menu. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Где оружие предметы?
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away for a moment. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss.
Ближний бой. Бросив в стену.
Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out instantly.
I'm ready, boss.
Так, ну зажать я понял, это захват, а просто...
I'm ready, boss.
I suppose that works too. Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. The Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member. Extract it. Start by knocking him out, or you can put him to sleep.
Бросочек получился наконец.
Now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. They should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid.
Теперь они могут изготавливать картонные коробки. Это великолепно.
Now select cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP.
Development has finished.
Please select a
You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
А вот и доставочки.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood of knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give them in some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Могу кого угодно вырубать, круто.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing him. Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like.
Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him.
Thanks for that, boss.
Scratch that last one for him.
Go ahead and knock him out.
Let's do this, boss.
Good. Extract the staff member.
Extraction arrived at Mother
Strike an
Base.
adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him. Go on and extract him.
Что-то изи как-то.
I'm ready, boss.
Starting to
Extraction
feel like yourself
arrived
again?
at Mother
The rest
Base.
will fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your item.
Please select a land landing zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Честь такие отдают вообще. Чёткие ребят.
Gaining altitude.
Прикольно, у нас такая база, просто одна платформа, раньше несколько было, но еще нет. Тоже база.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Много поотправлялось, то есть каждый шарик стоит моих ресурсов, получается. Вот такие вот дела. Ладно, что, ничего страшного.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I've prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Так, а что, мне кассету можно прослушать?
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater.
Snake Eater.
Objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the
Ну там,
Boss.
что было в третьей
When
части,
you
рассказывай.
returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint,
Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation, and the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva, and me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted.
I still trusted him in those days.
We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project.
Les enfants terribles, Zero called it.
You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact, although truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's.
Ладно, это можно слушать годами, по-моему. Задание, список
Please
миссий.
select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty.
Давайте
I hope
по
you're
порядку.
rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of
Где-то
Diamond
в
Dogs
горах,
is in your hands.
а здесь равнина. Давай тут
Heading to
попробуем.
Afghanistan.
Ох, как же тут много всего. Ох, уже башка кипит. Выбор оборудования. Основное оружие. У нас есть СМРС. Какая-то винтовка. Окей. Вспомогательная, дротик и рука. Можно пистолет заменить, но это глупо. Руку ни на что нельзя. Коробка. Ночное зрение. Фантомная сигарета. Офигеть, тут все понакручено. Время выгрузки или утром, или вечером. Значит, срочно.
Deploying.
Выберем срочно таки. Может будет что-то типа рандомного времени. Неохота же все ночью проходить постоянно. Путь героя.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Ну чё, поехали на место высадки. Ликвидируйте командира спецназа.
Be careful down there, boss. We can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too. Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals.
Поимка животных. Клетка-ловушку можно сделать.
From combat zones. If you have the time,
Привет,
smack
собачка.
some back here. There's a reward in it for us.
На мех, короче. Собачий. Блин, тут полчаса было так много обучения вот этой базе и воды. Воды, короче, много очень много. Такс. Что мы тут видим? Аванпост.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Блин, что, к главным воротам прям подъехал? Не особо круто. Дабы отметить как больше, как можно больше солдат.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Не теряй бдительность, говорит. этот прожектор немножечко напрягает. Перекат. Что там? А, с оружием. Попробуем поговорить с этим дружком.
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous
Интересно, тут есть кто-нибудь, кто по-английски будет говорить из них? А если я тут отправлю его на шаре, тот чувак заметит на вышке? Не очень-то хочется проверять. Может, сюда хотя бы подтащить. Сука, 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 говно. На. Успел. Дай-ка лети отсюда. Чуть не запалили.
Воздушный шар только что унес одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием. Это КП, понял. Всем боевым группам проверить окрестности. Избавиться от чужака. Конец связи.
Упс, чувак. Блин, он куда упал? Дерьмо. Опять не особо по стелсу получилось. А, ногу сломал. Охренеть, они там поливают. Сука, заметили. Вот, блять. Это не та ли цель, которая мне нужна? На-на-на-на-на.
I gotta say, it would be a waste to kill him. But putting him to sleep doesn't count as eliminating him. Neither does knocking him out.
А подожди, его надо завалить? Я думал, наоборот, его надо.
Target confirmed dead. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Погнали уже отсюда. Просто бежать. Что-то изи. По стелсу чисто прошел, ничего не почувствовал.
Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку и найдите противника. Конец связи.
Покиньте опасную зону.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Двух солдат мы доставили, как крутые.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss.
Б. Что-то как-то слишком по-лоховски. Ну, ладно, народ, тогда на этом я закончу. Поиграли так поиграли. 40 минут. Практически по стелсу. Практически.